So with that, mag-work hard during school holiday. Pagbalik sa klase, ibibigay ko ang aking kinita, ibabay ko sa aking tuition. Hello guys, welcome to another video or another episode of our channel. Today we are going to talk about the struggles of being a Filipino or just being an international student in Australia. Like most of you, I started my journey in Australia as a student. It is known worldwide that Australia can provide a very good quality of education. That's why there are a lot of international students who would prefer to go to Australia and study. Of course, going to a new place, starting your new life is a struggle. I arrived in Australia in the middle of winter. Anyway, I arrived in Australia during winter, and I'm from Philippines, and it's only rainy or sunny season in Philippines. It was my first time to encounter or experience winter. So I was so hyped, wearing my thick champa, and then so excited to go to school. But at the same time, I was panicky. I was freaking out inside because I'm gonna be an international student. First time in my life, I am going to be called as the foreigner. Different place, different classmates, different culture. I was sitting on a fence between happy, excited, and scared. So my brother was kind enough to tour me around in Australia, and that includes how to go to my private college. He knows some people there, which is quite an advantage, and he was quite familiar with the teachers. So he introduced me to this beautiful lady, blonde hair, Caucasian. It was middle of winter, imagine. And then it was my first, not really my first time to talk na mag-straight English, but it was my first time when I arrived to Australia, like talking like a real conversation to someone. And then she said, "Good day, mate, how are you?" I think I just smiled at that time, but I could vividly remember it was winter, very cold. Pero si Kelly Clarkson naging emotional. Yung kilikili ko, uminit. Uminit siya. Umiyak yata. Oh my god, I'm speaking straight English. I'm like, I'm quite shy. Yeah, it could be daunting at first, scary, intimidating. You think that you can, I feel like I'm okay with English. I can do conversation in English, but it was the first time na blah 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 puro English. Oh my god. But yeah, masasanay din kayo. So at first it was a struggle. The next hurdle that I would say is really yung tuition fee. It's good when you have some family members who can help you out, or if you have a sponsor who can help you out with your tuition fee. But to some that they are sending themselves to school, yun talaga yung malaking aray sa bulsa yung tuition fee. So I was studying certificate for at that time, and I tried paying monthly. So every month I would pay around $600, and I tried to pay quarterly or per term, thinking that it will help me with budgeting. It would cost me around 2,300 or 2,100 per term. So yeah, so masakit, heartbreaking. Because you see, if it's school holiday here, you are allowed, there's no work restriction as per hours, so you can work full-time or patayan. So at that time, I would say that if I would work a lot during school holiday, pagbalik ko, I would just pagbalik sa klase, ibibigay ko ang aking kinita, ibabay ko sa aking tuition. So that's one of the biggest struggle if you're a student. Yeah. Next struggle, next thing that I would say is when you go to school, there are times na I have to go from school, I have to go uwi agad because I have work pa after. Or there are some times that I try to, from night shift, I would go to school so that hindi lagot. But there are some times na nakakatulog. So yeah, as much as possible, I would aim for those shifts na weekend. So including Sunday, pinapato Sunday na gabi. So pagka kinabukasan, Monday, mag-aaral ako. Ganon. From work, sasakay ka ng train, makakatulog sa daan, magpapa-alarm, and then go straight to school. So, ayun. Laban lang, besh. This one, it depends on your course, but if you have placement, like 1 week placement, Monday to Friday, and that's 8 to 5 or 7 to 3, depends on your placement. So that would mean 1 week you can't work, and if you're a student, you are only allowed to work 20 hours per week. So malaking kawalan yun. So yeah, to those who are studying certificate in aged care or disability or other else na may placement, you're not paid to do placement, but it's a requirement course. So yeah, wala kang kita the whole week. And if we talk about struggles, mainly yun lang talaga masishare ko. Kasi most of the time, like to be honest, I really enjoyed the time na when I was studying. Alright guys, thank you for our kwentuhan today. If you are a Filipino international student who is struggling, comment down below. Tell me some topics or tips or suggestions that you want me to share or share my experience. Maybe you'll learn from me. And yun lang. Till next time. Bye-bye. Paborito at gustong gusto ko sa student life ko, madaming nagluluto. So I miss a lot of Filipino foods, and then it's just a joy when you have someone na sa other table may pasisig, may papinbit, my salted egg, my pasuriso,